motivates me in my job currently, I've always liked, wherever I worked, I've always liked my work. So I think I've got that personality where I just make the best of every opportunity in my job. But it's the people I work with that makes me get up in the morning and make me feel like I want to go to work. It's not the policies, it's for sure not the money, it's not my office, it's the people I work with. What else motivates me is I think that to have the opportunities to develop ourselves in this country, in Khalifa Medical City, that's a big motivator for me, because I don't think all over the world, nursing staff, managers, assistant directors of nursing have opportunities that we have here to develop ourselves. They're every day, they're inexpensive. So to develop myself is a big motivator for me, and I think you can see that from my CV as well. I like to take on more than I can deal with, because I like the adrenaline of, oh, I have to do this today. I have to complete this assignment by the end of the month. I have to, so I always like to take more on my plate than what I can really manage. But by the end of the day, I can say 99% of the time I do manage, and that is really that satisfaction of I made it, I did it. It's also a great motivator for me. I think I was a very I know it all person many years ago. I learned there to listen to people and make a point of getting to know and understand the people, because if you know and understand people, you like the people you work with. It comes with time. It comes with practice. I mean, for me, I often deal with staff that's very unhappy because they weren't promoted, unhappy because they didn't get a salary increase. Through those staff, I learn, trying to motivate them. I actually motivate myself, because if I have a very unhappy staff member coming in here, and by the end of the discussion, maybe we have not resolved the problem, but I can see that they feel better within themselves. I already feel better within myself, and that motivates me. So usually what happens is the managers on the units try and manage conflict among the staff. I like my managers to just come and brief me on staff issues. I won't necessarily interfere. So what I would usually do with the manager, if they come here and they say to me, just to update you, this and this has happened today, then I would say, would you like me to step in? Would you like me to talk to the staff? And I must say, mostly they say, yeah, maybe it's a good thing, because, maybe if you step in and you talk to them, they might realize how serious it is. That I felt was absolutely worth it, because by the end of the day, both of them understand that this was about frustration. The non-Muslim staff should not have brought up religion. She learned a lot from it, but the other girl also realized, and I should not have accommodated her, because I basically misused my religion, and we are in a Muslim country, to kind of tease her more. And that made her even more aggressive, more verbally aggressive. But by the end of the day, I felt so good, because I could see during that hour and a half, I have built a relationship between those two staff members, and I have also got to know both of them much better, because I didn't really know the two staff members. So I do believe in communication. I do believe to bring both staff members together. What is very important for me is that my staff feels that they should feel comfortable to come and talk to me about their manager, and not feel that, oh, Christelle will anyway take the manager's side. And I still hear come a long way with my staff because I have an hour every week for staff that they can come in here without informing their manager or anyone. They can come and talk to me about anything. And I get more and more staff coming in here and talk to me. In the beginning, it was complaints. Nowadays, I find they come in here and they talk to me about what they think we can improve, what we can do better. So they've realized that whatever they say about their colleagues, their manager, we're going to solve the problem, we're going to improve it, and we move forward. And that's what's nice now. 2 years later, I can see people coming here now and they say to me, I've got a suggestion. And that's what's nice about it. It's not about complaining anymore. Oh, I don't get the shifts. I ask for a request. They don't give me my request. I ask for overtime. They gave someone else overtime. Initially, that was the kind of things that came to my office during that hour with the staff. It's completely changed. And that just tells me I have developed and my staff have developed because our outlook now on work is completely different. We want to progress, we want to improve.
So the door is always open for the staff.
I absolutely love it. Well, I mean, we've got a controlled budget. So it's actually not, on my level, it's not that complicated, simply because that's your budget and you have to work within that budget. Link nurses that just work with the audits and they update the staff monthly on, where we are with the budget, what we can do, what's going wrong with the audits and how does it affect our money, like waste segregation. So hard to take more patients. We saved on the budget so much, but the staff were burned out. And when we did one of our satisfaction surveys, it reflected on that unit specifically. So it was good because on the budget, on the piece of paper, this unit was fantastic because look how much money we saved, the human resource budget, how much money we saved. But the staff were very dissatisfied. And we made immediate changes. And the staff appreciate it so much because it's important that, yes, we work within a budget, but we also have to see the human within that budget. How do we also work within the budget is BI projects. It's unbelievable when you get people to buy into, that's why when staff comes with performance improvement projects, you always say, how will that relate to the budget? How will that affect the budget? And if they can understand that everything is about money and we need to show that we can actually be either budget neutral or save, they've bought into it. And then their heart and soul will be into whatever project it is, and that will reflect on your budget. Communicating, keeping the staff informed about what is the budget issues, where are we, like we do now with communication cascade. So what is discussed on higher level cascades down to the lowest level. I can't manage the budget without every staff member under me. Educating every person about where we can save. So you have to practice what you preach, not only in budget with your leadership, but so that's what I try to do.
Because little things can really make the difference. I believe with this lights off, with this rubbish that should be segregated from black to red, and it really helps a lot with our financial stability. And I look forward, maybe 2 years from now, we'll be having our free lectures again.
It's very easy to give it to them. That's why we have the shared governance groups. Every manager in this unit and in this hospital, we do take it to the bedside nurses and mainly the shared governance groups, and that's where the policy starts, or which other department. But it has to be multidisciplinary, but it needs to start with the person that is actually going to have to follow that policy. I might not have any impact on that policy, or the policy might not have any impact on me
also really shared governance has a very big role in policy making, and
Absolutely.
I would greatly appreciate it because I'm also part of the shared governance with the critical K group, and we are happy that we do our part. You trusted us in the shared governance, and then you do your part during the review. Thank you for that as well. I believe our short conversation is completed, and I've learned a lot from you. Being an open person, you appreciate people, you love to work with people, and you got this positive attitude towards people, and I hope I will also have that attitude sometime.
Well, thank you for your time. All the best with your studies, and looking forward to see you with that piece of paper in the hand and hats on the head